Today, we're going to be talking about obsessing over your competition. Welcome to the Creative Business TV show where we help you make a success of your creative business. Do you have a habit of comparing yourself to your competition, peers, or even people you don't know? Do you feel like everyone else in your industry has it figured out and that you're the only one feeling down, confused, broke, or lost? Yes? Well, trust me, you are not alone. And there's a cure for what is known as your comparison hangover. First of all, we've all been there. We've all started something new and then seen someone who's further ahead than we are, which often results in what's known as the dreaded comparison hangover. So, the comparison hangover is what you get when you go on a bender and you spend way too much time thinking about, obsessing about, and Googling your competition, Duncan behind the camera there, and then you end up feeling like crap. So, my first piece of advice is to spend the majority of your time working on your own business and making it amazing, instead of comparing it to other people's. Next, you need to stop thinking small. Don't look at just one competitor. You want to look at what's happening in your entire industry, because the truth is there's always other yous out there in the world and they're all peddling the same stuff. Ask yourself, what objections or frustrations are your customers having, and how can you go and do something outside of the box to innovate your industry? For example, when I first started the Academy, I had a couple of key competitors that I obsessed about. But then I got smart and I stopped looking at just competitors and started looking pretty much at the industry as a whole. And I asked myself, how can I do things differently? So when I first got started in the world of wedding and event education, anyone delivering courses in wedding or event planning was doing it by sending out these huge A4 folders with printed material. And that was it. None of them were offering an alternative. None of them used online learning with audio and video, to make it interesting and relevant. The minute you print something and send it out in the post, it's already out of date. So by offering online learning where everything could be updated at the click of a button, we were offering more value to our students. By adopting online learning when it had very first come out, I was offering something so different and innovative. Another example was our use of video. When everyone else was busy writing these huge long blog posts to showcase their knowledge, we invested in making cool and fun videos for our YouTube channel to talk about the industry, to give away advice and show our expertise to people in a much more engaging way. Our channel became really popular and it's now one of our main sources of marketing, but nobody else was doing it, and that's still the case. So you can and should do this too. Make a list of everything that's happening in your industry that you think should change, and then go ahead and change it. You want to make your business different? You want to make it full of expression of you. Once you make that foundation of how you're spending your time, it's going to be a lot easier for you. And get to know your main competitors, because in all honesty, they're not really competitors. They're colleagues of yours. And it will be great for you to get to know them. And since there's plenty of clients to go around, don't you think it'd be great if you guys could send the overflow to each other? So for example, you might come across a client that you know is not really a perfect fit for you, but maybe you can filter that client off to your colleagues. And on the flip side, it's likely that if you start sending them business when someone's not a good fit for you, or you're already booked, they're likely to do the same for you. Bottom line is, competitors don't have to hate each other. They don't have to be your evil arch nemesis. So let's sort this out once and for all. Spell it out for you. Put all of your energy and attention into making your business as great as it can be. And that means looking at the industry as a whole and seeing how you can make your business different and better. And then of course, get to know the others in the industry, because they are not just competitors, they're colleagues. So you've now got an action plan, and here's what I want to know from you. How do you deal with competition in your industry? Do you have stories or strategies to share? I'd love to hear them, so leave me a comment below. And that's all we have time for today on the Creative Business TV show. Remember, if you enjoyed it, please like it, comment and subscribe. And if you want to be even more connected, come to kyliecarlson.co and get on the mailing list for lots of fabulous ideas, advice, tips and tricks that you can only get by subscribing. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you all soon.